You sitting down? Never. I didn't vote. I pushed hard against Bill Shorten. I would never vote for him under any circumstances. But he was right when he was on Channel 2 last night talking about whether gambling advertising should be completely banned, whether it should be capped, or whether it should be a free-for-all. Here he is being asked by a bunch of pearl clutchers.
I'm not convinced that complete prohibition works. I think that we can do better than just 1 hour before, during and 1 hour after. I think there's no reason why gambling ads should be on when there's kids shows on. There's no reason why they should be infiltrating the digital markets.
He also went on to say it is an important source of revenue for commercial broadcasters. I know this is breaking news to everyone over at Channel 2, but you need revenue in order to be able to employ all of the people who work for it, the people you like, and yes, the people you don't like. But still, that's the way it works. Where are you on this? Because I understand the people that are, this is a vice, flush it from our eyes, but it's also legal. Yep. And it's like nobody taxed lead paint. Nobody limited the advertising of lead paint. They got rid of it. Instead, with tobacco, we'll tax it, but you can't advertise it. This will tax it, but you can advertise it.
Yeah, and it's one of those advertising campaigns where it's like in America where you sit there and you watch the medication ads.
Oh, those
the ones where it's going to change you, it's going to change your life, it's going to save your life.
Bowel leakage.
But the fine print is, it's going to kill you.
Correct.
At least these ads do have the disclaimer at the end of it. But I do understand from a parent's perspective, when the kids are there and they're seeing it, I don't think if you want your family around watching sport, that they should be watching. Yes, gambling is something you should be doing.
Yeah.
However, there is the issue of when they're on YouTube or they're online playing video games, they are also being targeted with very similar ads.
Great point. Well, this is the thing. All of the powers that exist, generally speaking, are about what's been around for a long time.
Yep.
The problem is in the space they have no ability to regulate, which is the stuff that could be coming out of a digital farm in Barbados.
Yeah, this is why I'm really suspicious of sin taxes. Not only do they tend to punish the poorest people who are reverting to things like these to ease their pain, ease their social situation, because they can't afford other stuff. So things like taxing sugary drinks, so there's unaffordable, or taxing Maccas, or driving up the cost of cigarettes. And this is kind of the same. Like, I just don't understand. I'm all for harm minimisation and that sort of thing, but it strikes me as just passing weird that the sort of progressive agenda is, ban all gambling ads, ban fast food, ban sugary drinks, legalise drugs.
But exactly. Thank you.
Does banning it drive it underground and mean you can't regulate it and you don't know who's taking it, or not? And again, the worst.
And then the reason it has to be legalised is because nobody knows what's happening underground.
Also, the worst form of gambling isn't betting on the Australian Open or horse racing; it's poker machines, and advertising for them is already banned. And indeed, as to Leisa's point or yours, like whenever kids are online or whatever on your phone, there are 1,000 different games they could play that perfectly replicate poker machines to give them that buzz. And of course, as soon as they see a real one, they're going to do it anyway. So, either you're making people smart enough to make smart decisions, or you're just locking them up in a padded cell and banning everything.